Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the interbubs. This is RENDOG coming at you from the brand new room of the Molemart Bazaar in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. In the previous episode, we were recovering from the tragic loss of our awesome ass gear in that ocean monument. And in this episode, my friends, we are going to be doing a butt ton of work around the Molemart Bazaar, including working on a secret redstone entrance into this room that you see behind me. Sit back and relax, my cyber diggity dogs. Hope you got a crunchy ass snack, some tasty ass beverages. Let's play some Minecraft Survival. Well, my cyber diggity dogs, since we were last together, I've been working pretty hard on this room at the back of the Molemart Bazaar, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to turn this room into, but I'm not 100% sure yet. What I want to do over the next coming episodes or so is get the floor in here, get the walls in here, and then we'll get a really sweet idea of what we want to do with this space. But you guys have been leaving me some really awesome hints in the comments, so thanks to all of the cyber dogs who have been dropping me some good ideas. One of you guys actually mentioned an idea that I thought was really freaking sweet. Maybe what we could do is use this cave over here to create another secret entrance into the Molehole Castle. Currently, we've got a secret entrance that leads into the Molehole from the greenhouse, from MudDog's greenhouse. And maybe we could find another secret entrance, another secret passageway over here that could take us deep within the butthole of the Molehole Castle. Oh, it looks like this cave brings us around to the back of Beatrice's quarters over here. So that's pretty awesome. I thought that was quite a cool idea. It's one of my goals, actually, is to get as many secret entrances into the castle as possible. You know, castles are always known for having these secret passageways that only like the owner of the castle knows about. You know, think about like the Batman castle, for example. So I thought that was a pretty awesome idea, man. And I've been spending the last hour or so just digging out this this room over here. And also, what I've been trying to work out is a possible redstone secret entrance. And the reason that I want to have a secret entrance is because I want this room to be kind of special, man. One of the ideas that I've had is turning this room into the Ender Chest room. And I don't want just any citizen to be able to get into the Ender Chest room. So what I thought we could do was try and set up like a redstone secret entrance over here. So we're going to be working on that today. I also went over to our dark oak wood grove over here and took down one of the trees over there, because I think we're going to need quite a lot of dark oak wood plankage to finish off the floor of this room. That's the first thing that I want to sort of get to today. What I also want to do today is finish off the interior of the Molemart Bazaar. I want to finish off the shelves themselves. I just want to get them all looking exactly the same. I want to get all the item frames installed into all of the different lanes of the Molemart Bazaar over here, and also get all of the glass work up and running. And we're also going to be working with something that a lot of you cyberdogs told me about, a new 1.8 thingy called a banner. And man, I was having a chat with some cyberdogs on dogcraft.net the other day, and man, I have got some sweet ass ideas to get a banner a banner design installed into Molemart. You know, one of the ultimate goals of the Molemart Bazaar is to have some sort of branding. And at the moment, we're going with this like green and white branding with like a green square inside of a white, like with a white border. I think that's a pretty sweet bit of branding for the Molemart Bazaar. And I want to try and make some banners that represent the branding of the Molemart Bazaar. And, you know, maybe we could stick them outside or inside or at the corners or on the walls. I don't know, man. But that's what we're going to be experimenting with today, which is going to be freaking awesome. So tell you what, guys, I'm going to get this floor installed. And I will bring you back on the other side of this kaplam, and we can have a look at what this brand new room behind the Molemart Bazaar is going to look like. Kaplam! Alright, my friends, welcome back. I've just been working a little bit on trying to figure out a sweet ass design for this room over here. And what I thought we could do is probably use like the natural pillars created by these stone bricks over here to create some natural breakage to the dark oak wood floor. So originally I paved this entire floor with dark oak wood, and it looked a little bit too much. So why don't we use some of these stone blocks over here to sort of break up the dark oak wood. And maybe what we could do is surround the entire dark wood platform platform with stone like this, and that's going to look pretty awesome. And that's going to sort of create natural segments in this room too, and maybe that could spawn some new ideas for what we could use this room for. I mean, this is a pretty big ass room if we're just going to be using it for an ender chest, if you know what I mean. Like, maybe what we need to do is break this room up into little segments like this. So maybe this segment could be for the ender chest, this segment could be for something else, and that segment over there could be for something else. But that's looking pretty freaking awesome if you ask me, man. Check it out. That's looking pretty badass. And what we still need to do though is build up the walls also. So what I thought we would do, instead of wasting dark oak wood planks, we could make like a foundation layer of dirt, because we're not going to see it. The wall of this room is going to go on top of this dirt, so we can just surround the entire floor over here with dirt like so, and then we can start working on the walls. And I'm thinking we probably just follow the exact same design that we have on this side of the room. So if we just finished off the design like this, so this side of the wall is going to be made out of wood like so. Oops. And then we're going to have a stone pillar like that in between, and so on and so forth. Rinse and repeat. And then that will keep our walls nice and symmetrical. I think we probably need to get some light up in here though. Just get a torch up in here like this. Yeah, that's looking pretty awesome. Let's finish off this pillar and this wall over here. And then what we can start doing is building up the actual walls of the room. One more stone brick pillar over here on this side of the wall. There we go. That's looking pretty awesome. And yeah, I mean, we definitely need to go all the way up. So I think the easiest way to do this is just going to be to get up here, I think. Without failing like a freaking noob. Like so. And then the last layer is going to be the roof of the room. So we can just finish off the crafting of this wall like this. Ouch. One more stone pillar on this side. There we go, man. That's looking so sweet. And I think what we probably want to do is emulate whatever we're going to put in this space over here. We can emulate that on this side also. Yeah, that could be pretty awesome. I think the roof is going to have to go one higher also, so we can have 2 blocks and then a hole, and then 2 blocks and then the roof. So much still to do. Alright, that's looking pretty sweet. And I think what we should probably do is on this side and on this side of the room, we do the exact same thing, but instead of having these small dark oak wood walls, we have a much bigger wall, so we have it like this, right? Dang it! Right-click noobness. Get out of the way, you freaking vinage. There we go, man. Alright, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down up in here? Then check it out. We can build another stone brick pillar on this side of the wall. And another one on this side. And that kind of finishes off the room quite nicely. Very nice indeed. I dig it. And maybe what we can do is put like fences in here. Or maybe this is a good place for banner action. That could be pretty awesome. Yeah, this is looking pretty Pimp McDaddy, man. I'm digging it. And what I need to do now is finish off this wall on this side. And then raise the roof by 1 block so we can get it completely symmetrical. And then we can sort of think about what we want to do with the individual segments. But so far, so good. I'm pretty happy with this. This is looking pretty awesome. Let's just get this janky ass bit of dirt down. Sweet. Oh, that's looking sweet, man. And maybe what we need to do is just finish off the wall over here. Alright, there we go, my friends. Looking pretty sweet. You know what we might want to experiment with is maybe using other blocks in here. So maybe these stone bricks over here could maybe be nether bricks. If we wanted to make this into like the nether chest or the ender chest room, then maybe what we do is we kind of change the look up in this place slightly, and maybe we change these to ender bricks. That could be pretty sweet. Yeah. that's going to be sweet, man. We'll do a little bit more experimenting towards the middle part of this episode. But damn, we have still got a ton of stuff to do. And what I want to do first, though, guys, is restock on some of these baked potatoes. Because I've only got 3 baked potatoes left. I've been munching through my food. And we lost a whole ton of food when we died in the ocean monument, unfortunately. And what I've been doing while I've been working on the Molemart Bazaar is I've been cooking up some fresh taters. I went back to the farmlands and got myself some new taters. And man, the blacksmith's workshop over here has been cooking up my potatoes for me. They are going to taste rusty. Nasty, man. Griswold is like the laziest blacksmith on earth. He never cleans out his furnaces. Freaking butthole. But we managed to pick up 5 levels from all of those taters also, so that's pretty awesome. Alright guys, our freaking larders are filled with tasty ass rust infested baked potatoes, and we can move on to the next part of today's episode, and that is to start working on the interior of the Molemart Bazaar and to basically get all of these item frames installed. It's something that I've been meaning to do for the last few hours or so. I just haven't quite got round to it yet, so let's get a whole bunch of item frames made. I've got a whole bunch of sticks and a whole bunch of leather in my inventory over here, and that's going to allow us to make a ton of item frames. Well, actually, it looks like only 32, 24. That's not good. Do we have a bit more plankage up in here? Yeah, we got some jungle wood plankage. We can turn that into stickage and finish this off, make just a few more of these item frames. I don't actually know how many we're going to need, but we're definitely going to need more than 27. That is for 100% shizzle. And I think we're going to have to make some more stickage up in here. Man, you need a lot of sticks to make these freaking frames. 35, that's probably not going to be enough. I think I'm just going to turn all of this leather into item frames. We might need to use, we have an entire stack of jungle wood over here to make plankage out of, so that's sweet. Make a whole bunch of sticks, just chuck this out of the inventory, and finish this sucker off. Or almost finish it off. There we go. Now it'll be finished off. Only 13 bits of leather left and 16 sticks in the inventory. There we go. Beautiful. All right, I think we're going to need some more stickage, though, when we start working on the banners today also. So I'm just going to turn these last remaining bits of jungle plank into sticks. And now we've got a stack of item frames plus 16. That should probably be enough item frames. Let's just get all of these item frames down. What we are going to have to go on an adventure for, though, is glowstone. We are 100% dry. There is no more glowstone up in Rentopia, man. We're going to have to head to the nether and do a little bit more mining of glowstone. The unfortunate reality is that we've lost Claw, which was a pickaxe that gave us, like, extra glowstone. Oh, man, I can't remember what the enchantment was. But it was an enchantment that gave us extra glowstone when we broke like the glowstone bricks in the nether. So that's kind of sad news, man. But that is all of the item frames now installed, so that's looking pretty sweet. And what we need to do now, guys, is get all of the glass installed too. Now, this is something that I wanted to run by you guys. And if you could let me know in the comment section below which design you guys prefer, that would be awesome. And then I'm going to go with whichever design gets the most votes from you guys. But I worked on a couple of different looks and feels for our actual Molemart Bazaar shopping lanes, and I was trying to figure out like what design would look the best with this awesome ass green and white glass wall over here, right? And what we have over here is a design that has 2 rows of glowstone, one on each side of the item frames and chests. Then it has like a block here and a block here to create this sort of table effect underneath the stands, and then it has the green wall that runs along the side of it. I then tried a different design where I moved the glowstone from above the chests to sort of inside the chests, so we only have like 1 row of glowstone in the lane, and that also looks kind of cool on the shelves, I think. And then I think, yeah, those were the 2 designs that I sort of played with. And I'm not 100% sure which one I prefer. The reason that I don't like this design is because the glass connects to the glowstone over here. And I don't really like the way that that looks. Whereas in this design, the glass is sort of free from the glowstone and sort of comes out here quite nicely. So I don't know, guys. I just don't know which design is more sweet. Why don't you guys let me know in the comment section below which design you prefer. Do you prefer the green design or the white design? You can just write green or white if you want in the comment section below, and then I can sort of do a tally up in the next couple of days or so to try and figure out which you guys prefer the most. If you look down here, these are all sort of white designs, right? Because we don't have any glowstone left, and as you guys can see, to me, the white design looks a little bit cleaner. Like the green design, this one, it just looks a little bit more messy. If you know what I mean. So anyway, guys, I look forward to seeing what you guys prefer in the comment section below. And what I'm going to do now is just finish off all of the walls here, and we have to alternate between white and green, and that's going to create like and finish off this effect in the Molemart Bazaar of the sort of white and green branding. And I think, you know, I actually really like it. Oh, and that's another reason why I made this block over here, right? Because I wanted the glass to connect to the bottom. If we go and have a look at the white design over here, the glass doesn't connect to the staircase over here, right? And I actually really like that. I think this design probably looks a little bit better than this design. But I don't know, man. That could just be me. So I'm not going to do any more work on the actual on the shelvings of the shelves, if you know what I mean, of the table sections of the shelves, until I've read what you guys think about this shelf design. And in the next episode, we will finish it off, determined by what the Cyberdog Nation would like the Molemart Bazaar to look like. But either way, I think it's going to look pretty sweet. And let me just finish off these walls over here, guys. I'll bring you back on the other side of this kaplayum. Kaplayum. Alright, Cyberdogs, welcome back. I have just finished laying down the panes on the last of the shelves in the Molemart Bazaar, and as you guys can see, man, it is looking freaking sweet. It is nicely branded, it's white, it's green, it's value for money. Do all of your shopping at the Molemart Bazaar and send all of your gold nuggets straight to the coffers of the King Rendog. That's the plan of this place anyway. But this is looking pretty sweet, guys. I'm absolutely loving it. And it's really starting to feel to me like a branded supermarket, which was my intention from the beginning. And what I want to sort of experiment with now, guys, is possibly getting some lighting up in here. You know, I was thinking about it, and I mean, most supermarkets have like really intense neon lighting, if you know what I mean. And I don't know exactly how we could emulate that in the Molemart Bazaar, but what I thought we could do is maybe experiment with this white stained glass pane, because this kind of looks quite neon lighty to me. You know, if you look up to the roof of a supermarket, the lights are usually coming through like some sort of like glass or metal grid, and it kind of looks a little bit like this. So what I thought we could possibly do, maybe what we could do is try and put like a row of this stained white glass down the middle of the corridor. So check it out, right? Here's what I'm thinking. If we do it like that, just get rid of that dirt. See, that kind of does look like neon lighting that you would find in the roof of a supermarket, right? And if you imagine when the roof is in, it's going to look even more like a neon light effect. That actually looks pretty awesome. Maybe what we could try and do, I mean, it's obviously floating right now, so we've got all kinds of physics fails kicking in. But maybe we could connect it up like this. So if we raised this glass wall up just one more level on both sides, both the green and the white sides, like this. Looks like it's going to have to be 2 levels then. Okay, okay. I like it, I like it. All right, let's get down here and have a look at what this is going to look like. I think this could work, people. Oh, man. That actually works quite well. I'm digging it. Let's finish it off on this side so we can get the full effect down one of the lanes. So green on that side, white on this side. And then white like this. And that's going to finish off... Oh, no! Oh, wait. I've still got a ton of white. There we go. Oh, man. That looks pretty sweet. I mean, that kind of looks like exactly what a supermarket would look like, right? I'm digging that, my friends. I am digging that. Maybe what we need to do, though, is make it completely white along, like, the top of it. So, for example, if we do it like this... Yes! That's exactly what we need to do. Like, the green connection over here doesn't really work. It's not doing it for me, man. It looks kind of weird. If we get this in there like that, that's looking awesome. And then what we could probably do... Oh, check it out, right? So, we'll do it on the outside too. Get out of the way, you freaking vinage. This is what happens. This is what you have to contend with when you build a supermarket in an Amazon jungle. You know what I'm saying, people? Vinage and freaking wildlife all up in your jays. I mean, there's a couple of cheetahs running around here too. Health and safety fail. So check it out, right? We could have a row of this neon light, inverted commas, neon lightage running above like the outer corridors too. See what I mean? That actually looks pretty awesome. Maybe what we need to do is make it a full connection, right? I think this is working out. Yes, that works really, really well. Because you know, when you look up at the roof of a supermarket, you get this sort of like super symmetrical effect. That looks really awesome, people. Oh man, I'm digging that. Alright, my friends, welcome back, and check how freaking sweet this place is looking, man. I'm absolutely loving this effect that we've got going on over here. Looking absolutely awesome. And when I look up, I pretty much feel like I'm looking at the roof of a supermarket. It's definitely got that effect. I think the final verdict will lie in when we actually build a roof onto the Molemart Bazaar. Because, you know, we're going to be looking through this into the roof, and we have to make sure that when we look through these neon lights, that it looks absolutely awesome. So this is actually going to determine what the design of our roof is going to be. But I actually really like it, man. I've run out of white stained glass though, so I can't finish it off. But that's looking sweet, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? I think it's looking pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, let's move on to the next task for today, considering I've run out of freaking white stained glass. And that is to work on something called a banner. And this is something that a ton of you cyberdogs have told me about. And a banner is very easy to make. It's just made out of sticks and wool, which I had in the storage rooms of the Molehill Castle. And check it out, man. You can make this thing called a banner. And check it out, man. If you stick the banner down, it kind of looks like a blank banner canvas. I mean, it essentially is a banner, right? Like a war banner kind of thing. But you can stick it on the floor, you can stick it on the wall, you can stick it wherever you want, really. See, this one is like stuck on the wall, and it looks absolutely sweet. And what we can actually do is use different dyes to change the color of these banners. And what I want to try and experiment with today is seeing if we can get a cactus green square inside of a white banner. And I think I figured out the way to do this. I was talking to some cyberdogs on dogcraft.net, and they sort of helped me out. And I think what we have to do is we need to make a banner with a green stripe across the middle of it. So this is how easy it is to make these banners, right? So you make your like canvas banner, this white canvas banner, and then you use dye, in this case cactus green, to make a white banner with the green stripe across it, right? So check it out. If we place this banner down, we can see that this white stripe has like a green, cactus green line across it, which is of course the branding colors for the Molemart Bazaar. So what we can do now, if my calculations are correct, is we can stick this banner in here and then stick bone meal along the sides of it. There we go. Like that? Oh wait, I think we have to do one at a time maybe. There we go. See, so we've got rid of the left-hand side of the green stripe. Awesome! And check it out, now we can get rid of the right-hand side. And there we have our sweet-ass Molemart Bazaar banner. That's awesome. Check it out, man. That looks sweet. It may be a little bit too simplistic. I mean, maybe what we could do is put like a green line at the top. Something like that. That could work out quite nicely. I mean, there's so many different designs that you can do, actually. It's quite ridiculous, really. We put another stripe down the middle. No, that doesn't look too good. Stripes along the side. Nope, that doesn't look too good. What happens if we put a stripe along the top and a stripe along the bottom like this? That looks pretty sweet. Let's check it out. That looks quite Molemarty. Yeah, I dig that, man. I mean, it's not a perfect square, but I mean, I don't think we can probably get perfect squares and banners. That looks pretty rad, though. I have no idea what we're going to do with these banners. That's another question. But let's just make like one more. So how do we do this? We put a green stripe down the middle. Then a white stripe up the side. Then a white stripe up the other side. Then a green stripe along the top. And a green stripe along the bottom. Oh no, wait, that changed it. There we go. Sweet. All right, so where can we actually put these banners? I'm going to have to do a bit of experimenting, but I guess they kind of look a little quite cool in the corner. I mean, we probably want to be sticking the banners like at the entrance of Molemart, right? Let's get some of this oak wood, oak fencage up in here. We probably want to stick it like, check it out. Let's get to the main entrance of Molemart. And maybe what we could do is like stick them here. Maybe at the top of these, like, these fence poles. Check it out. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. And what's cool is when you place them, they place in a random direction, too. I don't really like the placement of this one, though. I want it to be straight. Man, banners are so sweet. You could just do so many different things with them. Stop facing in a strange direction. Maybe we have to be like right in front of it like this to get it to face straight. There we go. All right. So you can manipulate the direction in which the banner faces by like when you place it, you've got to be at the angle that you want the banner to be. But check it out, man. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I dig that, man. Well, I'm going to experiment a little bit more with these banners off camera, guys. But thank you so much to the Cyberdogs who told me about banners, because that is absolutely awesome. I'm sure there's a butt-ton more applications for these banners in Molemart that we can play around with. You know, we could make other designs also. We could just make like plain white and green ones, right? So we could make like... See, now I'm getting into these banners, man. These banners have got me thinking. So maybe we could have like a white one and a green one. Is this how you... Oh, no. Oh, I think you have to make like green wool, right? Oh, that's quite cool. What about like this? Oh, that's pretty badass. Am I out of cactus green now, though? Yep, out of cactus green. I'm going to have to go cook myself up some more cactuses. Cacti. But check it out, man. Maybe we could stick these like white and green banners on these pillars, for example. That looks pretty sweet, man. Oh, man, that's awesome. Molemart Bazaar is coming along so freaking nicely, man. That is epic. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to have to go get a whole bunch of new resources for the next episode. I'm going to have to go get a whole bunch more cactus green, a whole bunch more stained white glass. What else are we going to need, man? We're going to need a butt-ton more stuff. So I'm going to do that off camera. But for the last bit of today's episode, guys, let's quickly talk about a secret entrance into the back room of the Molemart Bazaar. So here we are back again, looking pretty awesome around here. Just noticed that this block is out of place. I'm sure there's a ton of you Cyberdogs out there who were face palming with a vengeance about that block. Let's just get this whole thing sorted. There we go. All right, guys, sorry about that. Just had to go and sleep that night away. just before we got some freaking zombie spawnage up in here, man. But here's what I was thinking about the secret entrance into the back room of the Molemart Bazaar. What I wanted to do was install the secret button at the very top of this pillar over here. So one there and one there. And then what we could do is install some sticky pistons to the side here so that when you press this button, it will cut off the redstone signal to the sticky pistons, which will then open up this secret passageway for you, but would only give you a few seconds to go in. So you'd hit the button, the door would open, you'd come in, and the door would close again. And the reason I want to install this is because I don't want these freaking MOLECITY citizens wandering in here and going and getting their stinky ass hands into my ender chest over there, man. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to install this sort of secret redstone entrance over here. And what I need to do is sort of work out the redstone wiring, exactly how this is going to work. And what we're going to probably have to do is mold this redstone work and the piston work over here into the side of this mountain. So we're going to have to build out this mountain further to the, like, almost to this sort of level over here, so that it's completely hidden. And we've got the pillar of the nether portal temple over here too, which is pretty freaking sweet. But that is kind of the idea that I've got over here, guys. So you're going to hit the button, it'll open the door, and you'll come in. And what I'd also like to do is ensure that you can actually look into this room from within Molemart. So I was thinking about like maybe putting some stained glass into these squares over here like this. I think that would be pretty sweet. So from behind the glass, you can sort of see the secret area, but you can't actually get in there unless you know where the secret button is. That's kind of the thinking. And then if we build a secret entrance into the Molehole Castle, like we were talking about at the beginning of the episode, that makes it even more awesome. So you'll come in here via a secret entrance, and then maybe click another button around here to get into the secret passageway into the Molehole Castle. So that could be pretty awesome, guys. But that's sort of what I'm thinking about, and unfortunately we've run out of time in today's episode to complete this redstone work. But in the next episode, guys, the first thing that we will do is work on this new secret door over here, and hopefully by that episode I would have finished off the interior of the Molemart Bazaar. We can start working on the roof and also go on an adventure to collect some more freaking glowstone. Man, this has been one insanely freaking productive episode, man. I'm absolutely loving the way that this place is looking right now. Looking absolutely pimp McDaddy. And check out these banners, man. These banners make me so freaking happy, man. Where is that other banner? Let me walk backwards to try and find it. There it is. Check at that. That is looking pretty sweet. So thank you to all of the cyberdogs who gave me all of these sweet ass hints for today's episode, guys. Absolutely awesome, man. It's your ideas that keep my freaking creativity flowing. So if you guys have any ideas for MOLECITY, for Rentopia, for the Molemart Bazaar, or anything in my Minecraft world, let me know in the comment section below, and hopefully I'll stumble across it. And usually when I find an awesome idea, it sticks into my freaking brain, and I do it up in this series, which is awesome. Guys, we've got one more thing to do in this episode, and that is of course some DOGOLITH entries. I will see you in 1 second by the magic of the interbubs. Alright my friends, welcome back to the last part of today's episode, which is to get 8 more of you awesome ass cyberdogs onto the monolith that is known as the DOGOLITH. So without further ado, my friends, please welcome to the DOGOLITH from YouTube subscribers Coquus Deathmolish, Etienne Lelouch, Thomas House, and Stupdazzle. Welcome to the DOGOLITH, my friends. You've been immortalized in the interbubs forever. And now from dogcraft.net, the official Cyberdog fan community, please welcome Mr. P. Chappell, Miss Kashif, Cole Smith, and oh, hey, I'm Anna. Welcome to the DOGOLITH, my friends. You've been immortalized in the interbubs forever. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, you smack that freaking subscribe button, or I'ma shove this diamond pickaxe right between the crappy eyes. Been RenDogg'S playing some Minecraft survival, guys. We will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.